why. Can't slow it up high. Real look in my eyes. This for that MONE, that's why. Can't slow it up high. Got that real look in my eyes. For that MONE, that's why.
I talked to Astrokeyy when he was here last time off mic about how I felt like I was hearing that a lot in your more recent stuff, your last couple releases. And so I was curious if you made a specific effort to work that into the production on Wolves.
Well, with the Lone Wolves joint, yeah, for sure. You know, I think I'm an R&B singer sometimes. At least I want to be. But yeah, with the Lone Wolves joint on my verse, I definitely had that melodic, cadence in mind to approach it, and especially with some of my recent releases as well. You know, I'll definitely always have some sort of melody or vibe in my music like that, just because I feel like it's easy to get the people going, and that's what gets people moving. No matter what kind of message you're getting across. So.
Okay. One more question, and I'll send this one to Astrokeyy, and then we'll hear a song. But just kind of stay on this theme of melodic rapping. So this next one, excuse me, this next one that we're going to hear is a Bone Thugs and Harmony sample, right?
Right.
Speaking of melodic rappers, so I was kind of wondering. I was never the world's biggest Bone Thugs fan, but this definitely, the track that y'all sampled for this one was like an absolute favorite for sure from the first time I heard it. So I was just kind of wondering, as a track that's like that legendary, that's a group that's that legendary, and it's so like well known. Does it put any like more pressure on you to up your game a little bit when you go into the studio on that, or is it different from you got your own creation, your own beat, and you can approach it kind of your own way without any of the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I was
not that you would try to rap like Bone, but that you already have this kind of idea of what's supposed to go with that track.
Yeah, well, the whole origin of that, like, what is his name, Daily on the track, or
Daily on the track. It's almost like what he did for Lone Wolf. How he was sitting on the track like us, because that beat I was sitting on for like a little while, and I was like, what I had for it, I really wasn't feeling it, so I was like, man, let me send it to Jahleel and see if he can come up with anything since we're all working on this project, and like we got some dope beats that I'm just sitting on, but if I can't come up with them, so I just
it was
told him it was perfect. He fell in love with it.
So glad
he fell in love with it. So he was like, man, this is the one of the first ones.
Yeah. As soon as I heard the beat, like I already knew what I was gonna say. So
cool. Well, let's hear it, man. I'm in agreement with all the way y'all said about it. The track is Money Made. It is from the EP Wolves. It's Jahleel and Astrokeyy, and you are listening to it right here on Hip Hop Array on 91.7 FM KOOP.
So then we actually got around each other. We just had our ideas and we bounced our ideas, and then we just came where we came, because like I said, that track we got with Prolific, that was just off the one.
Yeah, it was real easy,
Yeah.
Like it always came to us.
So Jahleel, when we talked in January, you mentioned that you actually started out more from the producer side, right?
Right.
Do I remember that correctly?
Yeah.
So was this? Did you feel like this, doing the two of the tracks on this album, was it more for you of like a return to what you were doing before? Or have you been doing that kind of all the way along, and maybe I just didn't notice?
Well, yeah, I've been doing it all along, but like as far as like doing it for somebody or anything like that, pretty much there just formulated a chemistry that was already there, and then really the mastermind of Wolves is really key. Bringing all the tracks together and stuff like that, and just the theme of it and stuff like that.
Okay. So there was a theme going in. It wasn't just.
Like I got a pretty good demographic out in the Valley with the 956, and my boy Kid Cali, somehow Austin might know him as that, but he goes by Jim Cutter Studios out in McAllen, and we just came up with the idea to pretty much throw a show at the White Rhino and just have some dope talent from McAllen come out and just represent. Definitely had to bring Key with me. Like you said, iron sharpens iron and things.
Yeah.
And we definitely went out there, rocked the show. They showed us so much love. So we definitely had to double back, do the release of the Wolves event there, do the after party, things like that. So shout out to McAllen, shout out to the 956. They're amazing.
So tell me more about Jim Cutter. So that's a production outfit, is that?
So there's a studio out there, Jim Cutter Studios.
Okay, and so you also, we're gonna hear this song in a couple of minutes here, but you have a song on the album with one of the
Prolific.
artists, prolific
Yeah.
from the Rio Grande Valley. So did you hook up with him through Gem Cutter?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about that, teaming up with him.
Pretty much, was it the first day we pulled up or when we was leaving when we made that song? I think when we just got there.
It was late as soon as we got there almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as we got there, pretty much, the homie G called Prolific, told him
Okay.
to come through, told him we was here. We made the song in probably like an hour.
Like,
if
we didn't
that.
take that long.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we each wrote our verse on the spot. Keith started it off, had a nice hook with it and everything, and it was pretty much through the roof from there. So yeah, that song's definitely about
Real quick and easy.
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out Pro, cause
easy work.
Easy to work with, huh?
Yeah.
came through and just
Cool.
killed us.
Yeah.
So real quick here before then we hear that track. What you got? Tell us. Do you have future plans to keep working with the Valley guys or Gem Cutter, or what's coming up with them?
Definitely Jim
We can
Cutter
keep that
Studios. Yeah, that's a lifetime bond. That's my bro out there. But with the Valley, yeah, most definitely. I mean, the love that we get in the Valley is immense. You know, so if they want to invite us to any beach parties, beach events, or like any more functions, festivals, whatever, definitely
Open
game.
for Jahleel is putting up the sign. Open for business.
Come on, hit that email. Let's go, Valley 956. Let's do it. It was a good time.
956,
Yeah,
that is
absolutely.
the code, and that is the name of the track
Code.
coming up right here. It is from the new EP Wolves, Jahleel and Astrokeyy, and it's featuring. Do you remember which? The Valley always gets referred to as the Valley, but it's technically there's a lot of places. Do you know where Prolific is from exactly?
Ooh, I'd be
Remember?
lying. I ain't even going.
I don't want to take a
Yeah,
chance because there's a
take
lot
that
of
chance.
those
Just say
little,
from the
those
Valley.
little cities up
It's
there.
like Edinburgh
Yeah.
and all that.
They got
Yeah.
those little sections.
Yeah, but so wherever you're from, Prolific, shout out to the Valley, shout out to 956. We're
Absolutely.
watching, we got our ears open, and we're happy to hear the challenges and stuff down there, and who knows, we might hear them.
It's kind of a little bit of both already. I mean, if you think about it, we got the Jay Worthy tour coming up, starts September 14th
Yeah.
in San Antonio.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll
Saw
be
that.
on that,
Okay.
doing a couple joints from the Wolves project as well. And then October 20th, we'll be at Payday LA at Los Globos.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
if you're in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles, I know you got an LA connection.
Yeah, got any
Working
friends
on
or
it.
family out there, let them know. But other than that, just like singles, definitely for sure. I got a jazzy joint on the way. I think me and Keith still got Money Made on the way for the video with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
So tell, for anybody looking to watch for that stuff coming up, where can they find your stuff?
Oh, all social media, JahleelFaReaL, JahleelFaReal.
I was gonna let you do that.
Sweet.
I was already
Sweet.
anticipating messing that up. So
You already
I'm glad
know.
you did
Yeah.
that. All right, and then Astrokeyy, what you got coming?
Just like Jahleel was saying, got the Jay Worthy, got the Payday LA. Besides that, stuff and start rolling out. This project I got called the Grand Eyes. So that should be coming like right before we go out there to LA, so mid-October. And yeah, I mean, just constantly